Hey everybody, Dennis with Restoration Sensei here. I'm on a plane right now, but I wanted to just share something with you. I obviously travel around, do a lot of seminars for the NBRC exam. And one of the questions that I get a lot, or one of the worries that people have a lot, is about the calculations on the exam. I want to tell you two things that may or may not help you. One, if you think there's calculations on the exam like your teacher gave you, the alveolar air equation, the VDVT, the shunt formula, all those big crazy calculations that you're totally worried about, the good news for you is that rarely do they ask you to do those calculations anymore. Now there's a little bit of bad news here. You have to know what they mean because they can ask you indirect questions about the calculations. Let me give you a good example of what they could do to you. So if you're calculating the VDVT formula, remember that's the PACO minus the PICO divided by the PACO times 100, and that tells you what percent of your tidal volume is dead space. So certainly they could ask you to do that calculation, though I think that's going to be quite rare. So if I were to ask you the question, what equipment do you need to calculate the VDVT, you'd have to think for a second and think, wait, I need a PaO2, which is going to be from a blood gas machine, so you need that. But I also need the end-tidal CO2, so I would also need a capnometer. So what a clever way for them to determine that you do understand the VDVT formula by asking what equipment you would need to get the data that you need for that formula.